So the next category of feminist literary theory or feminist critical practice I want to talk about is writing by women. That's another kind of distinct category that feminist critics can think about. And some of this has kind of taken on the flavour of an archaeological dig, kind of hunting around in the canon for female writers who had not been at the forefront.
This is the main lecture theatre, and Dr. Moore's usually quite good. He's talking about gender in literature today.
In the mid to late 1970s. In particular, Elaine Showalter, in a book called A Literature of Their Own, Ellen Moyers in Literary Women, and then Sandra Gilbert and Susan Gubar in their seminal text from 1979 called The Margin in the Attic.
Lectures are a real change to school.
So I want to talk a little bit
I was used to being in a class of 15, not 100, but it's meant to get to see more friends.
that they're doing. Elaine Showalter then, in A Literature of Their Own from 1977, she invents a word. She defines her project as gynocriticism.
The lecture's normally an hour long.
What she's doing is
Usually, lecturers sketch out the main lines of argument that critics are using about a text, then give you their take on it.
traditions of
Today, he looked at how a text is affected by the medium it comes in.
Now, some people have criticised this kind of approach because what she doesn't do is question how categories of gender are actually constructed. She's looking at women already out there in the culture and what they're actually doing. So it's a very kind of material practice that she's engaged in.
Some lecturers take questions there and then. Some have so much to say that we take questions to the seminars and tutorials.
But gynocritics and feminists who support her would say, no, the very fact of putting the spotlight on women writing is in itself a feminist gesture. And I think that they're probably right to say that. Showalter picks out three distinct phases of women.
The lecturer isn't dictating. You soon learn to grasp his main points and get them down.
So we've gone from imitation through to a period of protest, if you like. You could call this the protest novels of the late 19th century. The final phase Showalter picks out is the so-called female phase from the 1920s onwards. And this is a time when the protest has been done.
One of the main advantages of lectures is you get to hear people speak about topics that they're writing books about.
The assertion of a feminine authority.
So you get a range of the latest and most sophisticated ideas. You're not just dependent on one or two teachers like at school.
I guess a key writer that Showalter's talking about here is Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf thinks in terms of how language can be constructed as male or female sentences. She's writing about a different realm of experience, redefining women's relationships to the world, and very much centering her novels on a female consciousness.
And you get to see how the best thinkers on the topic actually work. Thinking aloud, working ideas through.
Female phase, which I guess is autonomous because she's doing it without regard to the dominant tradition of male writing. This is girls' talk, if you like. This is her speaking from her point of view, which is expressing a feminist consciousness.